The Hawks, big punch there from the Hawks ruckman, but the Tigers have picked it up at the back of the square and kicked it inside their forward 50. And the big man there, and it lands on his chest. Geez, he's a big unit. And everyone fell around him. The defender did their very best to get a fist on that, but he just stood up strong and they bounced off him, and he's going to Ben Brown it again, and he's going to kick from about 45 out. Now, last time, he got a bit close to the man on the mark, I think, this gentleman. No, that wasn't him, it was somebody else. But he's right in front this time. It's going to have to be a big kick. Let's see if he can give it all that he's got and get the Tigers off to the start they need here in the second half. And he's kicked it low and long, and that's a good kick, but it's just hit hands. Geez, did everything but go over the line then. Just hit hands just before it went over. And that is another behind to the Cardinia Tigers. There you go, mate. You're back on.
Yes, just been inside and heard the boss John and Senator Richard Di Natale say some very good words. Tommy, he's playing a blinder, the best and fairest winner. Finey's back too, so there we go.
We're all back together again.
Yeah.
And it's been all Tigers early as they come out and try to get back into this match.
Can't get it on the board though.
I wouldn't write them off.
No.
Now, the first goal's crucial, I think.
If the Tigers get it, you'd think they're nearly a kick. Play on, said Stickman. Do you reckon umpire fine? Correct call?
Oh, spot on. Can't fault him today, the stick. Well, this could be this all-important first goal.
Oops. That's silly. Don't need to do that, son.
Feisty play there, feisty.
I missed that one. Probably a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, nothing too serious.
Nothing too bad, that's good.
No,
I think it's the qual.
Okay. Now, if he can keep this is going to make it very difficult for the Tigers, although there's still plenty of time left in the match. But a low-scoring affair so far.
Well, we get a quality
very
kick.
close to the mark again, so he's kicked it high. It's lobbed in the goal square. Geez, a chance for a mark there. The Tigers played, he's popped it on the boot and kicked the goal.
Gee, good play
Well
by Tom
done.
D.
Well, how did he get that on the boot there, Finey? That was, he had arms all around him, and he just managed to drop it, do an ablet and drop it on the boot from nowhere.
I was thinking that's dropping the ball, but he dropped it onto his slipper.
He did.
Yep.
That was always, Gary Ablett Senior, that was always what I just marveled. I mean, marveled at just about everything, but his ability to have three guys hanging off him and still be able to get it onto the boot was always amazing.
Very strong man he
Very
was,
strong,
Big
absolutely,
Chris.
yeah.
Reminded me of Finey at his best. 5-6-36 I make the Hawks and the Tigers 2-7-19. How does that sound?
That sounds exactly spot on, mate.
It's go time for the Tigers, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is. They need to kick the next one to stay in this match. But the Hawks get the ball out of the middle. And marked by Cochin down there, number 9, for the Tigers.
Yeah. Senator Richard will be hoping he plays a blinder Saturday night.
Won't that be a big game?
Oh, they're all big.
Yeah.
Oh, good intercept mark by the Hawks, jumping.
As the Bombers supporter, I don't feel hugely confident, I think, going over to Perth.
Now, here's an opportunity for the Hawks. This could be decisive. A long kick into the forward pocket. And great work by the green-vested Hawk.
He's going to get a chance to kick a goal
It
here.
could be Freeber.
He's got the blue boots on.
Now, Freeber, can he put the big one through?
Oh, no, he's marked
Not
on the
quite.
goal square. Good,
Just-
close.
Just cut off.
That's a good kick.
Tigers are out here. They've got open players
are they?
all down the wing. If he can just keep him moving, but he stopped.
He turned.
Why is he? Oh, no, they
coming
brought it
back.
back.
They're bringing it back here.
What are they bringing it back for?
I think it might be a 50-metre penalty. Oh, Stickman's been a little over-officious, I think.
Well, he hasn't. Didn't do it over the flags. Oh, no, okay, they're giving him... Okay, so I think what's happened here, someone must have gone over the mark or something.
Yep.
So they're giving the gentleman who had the last shot another go.
Freeber.
He
This
kicked it.
time he hammers it through.
Wow, good kick. And doesn't he know about it too? What an important goal that is. And you can just see that's the Reclink spirit going right there, guys. So
they've all gathered around.
A young player with a disability who doesn't necessarily get a big chance to play footy week in, week out, gets to have his premiership
Yeah,
You know, his grand final day story. And kick a goal on grand final day. How awesome's
A
that?
decisive goal at that. Well done for Freeba.
Yeah, and what's our scoreboard again, Big Chris? No, I've got the score. You tell me who our sponsor is.
The Little Birdie scoreboard for the first game.
Little Birdie, righto. 6-6-42, the Hawks. 2-7-19, the Tigers. The Hawks out to a handy lead.
Now it's imperative that the Tigers...
He's got the hands
Not
on it there.
one,
Up.
they
He's
need
got the
two,
hands
they
on it
need
there.
Or was that in the back, umpire?
That's it. Give him a kick. Give him the kick up. That's it. That's good. So he's deep in the pocket. I thought he got two hands to it there just in front of the goal, but the umpire obviously saw something different. So now he's got a much tougher shot. He's looking for the pass. He's found someone. Great kick. Well done.
Yeah. That is a good pass.
He was lucky there. He almost got his leg hooked behind him there.
Now, Fitzy, you got to set the angle right here.
Have a chat to him, boys. Let him know where to put it. Just on the inside of the post, I think. Let the wind bring it around.
Big kick this.
And he's done.
Left foot.
That's great kick. Well done. Pressure kick.
Beautiful kick.
Important goal there for the Tigers, finally.
They needed that one.
Now that was Leighton Sketcher, and he has shown some class on a couple of separate occasions.
Yeah, and that was a perfect angle for his left boot.
The number 4 in the Tigers jumper on grand final day. You can't miss, can you?
No, thank you, Royce, with the left foot. 6-6-42 to 3-7-19. Is that Mr. O'Halloran just down there? Please come
It
and
is.
say hello.
Yeah, that'd be
Thank
David.
you. Star of stage, screen, radio and television.
And a
which,
huge,
we
huge
watched last
part
night.
of Salvo Hawks football for a long time, and Reclink as
Absolutely.
the chairman of the board. For
Now,
many
does
years.
he break the tackle? He does. Gee, that was good, desperate football, wasn't it?
Good
the
kick.
Hawk defender.
And the Hawks have got the
They're sailing up
The
forward.
ball here.
number
Oh, bit of a-
44.
don't argue. Thanks for
The big
coming.
Don't mind from Cam G. Straightens up.
Go to see David.
Oh, good defensive work there. One behind, brushed through by the Richmond fullback. G'day, David.
6-7 to 3-7. A 3-goal lead to the Hawks midway through this third quarter.
It's not insurmountable.
No, on the Little Birdie scoreboard.
It's stunning.
Now, see little birdie, a mobile coffee van.
That's it.
Before the kick first game, lead away,
And we thank them for their support again, and once again the Sunbury Rotary Club for their sausage sizzle.
Oh, good strong mark there.
Was it ever?
Gee, he looks a little bit like Zarika, doesn't he? And this is Leighton Sketcher again. He's going to take off. He took the mark on the flank. He's going to try and run it, dribble it through, and good defensive play there. Last line of defence by Steve B, making sure it's just one behind.
6-7.
The dribble kick was probably
Have
not a
look
bad
at the
option.
kick- Have a look at the kick in from Steve B. It's all been perfect most times. Takes advantage of the new rule and kicks the ball to Tom
Jeez,
D.
talk about putting the Mickey on him there, Finey.
Oh,
He
he's
shanked it.
Now, good mark on the centre wing right in front of the commentary position there by Chris. And a great intercept mark
have
by
a
the
shot.
Tigers. Back to you, Smoke.
And the ball's gone deep inside. Oh,
mark.
how did he mark that?
Good mark there from
Wasting
the
no
Hawks
time,
defender.
yeah. Oh, that's a good tackle.
In the back.
Could have been at the end, and now there'll be a kick to our blue t-shirted man.
This game has been played right around the oval. There's no
That's right.
no player out there has not been called upon.
Absolutely.
Well, it's the perfect day for it, isn't it? With
It is.
not a breath of wind and just such a perfect day.
Perfect day.
Father Bob's done it
There
again.
could be a blood rule here.
What's the problem? The umpire's seen something he doesn't like.
Is it the blood rule? Is it the...
I think maybe there was a few words. I think it may have been a bit of a pull your head in
Keep
little moment from the
keep a lid on it.
which we love for the umpires of the Reclink Footy. It's all
Look at this!
about having fun.
Oh, a bit steamy there. One of the Salvo
Oh, there's a goal
Hawks.
here.
Here's a
What a-
chance.
Beautiful,
great tackle.
beautiful play. Geez, 2 in a row there from the Tigers. Didn't the match need that one?
I'll tell you what, the match is right on here.
It's
Two
on like Donkey Kong.
back to 12 points of difference, Smoke.
No, less than that. 6-7-43 to 4-8.
10 points the
32,
difference.
32, 11.
Okay.
Split
Now,
the difference.
who do you think's going to win this game? I'm telling you, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of t'other.
Well, I've got that little burst.
Yeah, the
Can
Hawks
the
will need to
Hawks
respond
steady?
here. I think Hawks are still in the box seat.
Now
but
have a look
you're
at
right,
this
the Tigers
centre
got the run.
dominance. And in the blue vest has been very influential. Good defensive play, though, by the Hawks, running it towards the boundary and now picking it up, and that might be Habib. A handball further afield. And
Hey, boys, go for a jog, buddy.
it's energetic. It's energetic.
Boundary throw in. Luke Ball will throw it in right on the members' wing. We can get in here today without a collar on our shirt.
Cam G gets a good handball out and beautifully cleared this time by Dan. He was the man. Tom D. Oh, he sprayed it.
Oh, yeah. And the call might be out of bounds on the full there, I think. Yep. Go back over the mark. Good umpiring.
Have a look at that for a kick. Have a look at that.
No. It's got to come back.
Oh, what a pity. What a pity.
Umpire Dawson and the stick man spotted.
You agreed with him on that occasion.
He
On that particular point in time.
kicked the ball way over his mark. He's got to go back, particularly from that situation.
I might try and channel the great Jack Dyer for the next couple of minutes. Oh, if you don't mind there, he got right on with the business, but in the finish, you have to bring it right back now. The ball to centre wing. Oh, they go in there. Good play there on the orange vest. And that'll be a free kick, if you don't mind. And she puts the boot in the ball. Centre wing. A chance here for the Tigers. Oh, he puts them up and down very quickly.
Oh, how did he run?
Run his full 15.
Here's an opportunity for the boy. Oh, Stevie B.
What a mark.
What a mark by Steve B in the last lane.
Now, Jack, those long arms aren't going to go up like
Giant tentacles.
Thank you very
because
much.
Because they used to say I said testicles, but Ian Major set them straight. Now, one way or the other, that could be a throw. If you don't mind, umpire. He got right on with the business there.
Well, it's a big up and
A
under.
big up and under. The ball there. Opportunity for the Tigers out of midair.
Oh,
This is spectacular stuff.
there's a
It is.
kick. There's
Two
a
hands
kick
on
for
the ball.
Tigers.
Oh, if you don't mind.
Jeez, now this is going back. Now got the tallest guy I've ever seen on the mark there.
Now she's
He
got to get
is
right on with the
huge.
business here. Only 10 metres out.
Put your arms down, mate. Give her a chance. That's the way. Good boy.
She comes in.
Good
That's
man.
not a bad kick and goal.
It's just gone over the top of the pack. Oh, the Tiger play good in the goal square. There might be a goal. No, Tay. What's he doing down there?
This is desperate stuff.
Another shot for goal. Again, a low run.
Oh,
Touch ball.
And I think that's about the fourth time the Tigers have kicked it low into the goal square and have it touched go over the line. What would have been a goal.
got on with the business there. Stucks on the mill. The umpire said, play on.
6-7 to 4-9.
Stevie B.
10 points to margin.
At that point in time, he put a boot into it and he got right on with the business.
Sorry, my fault. Sorry, everybody.
This one goes through. Qual. Clean bowls, Qual.
Oh, good tackle.
sling
Oh,
tackle.
dropping the ball.
Incorrect disposal, says Stickman.
I don't mind Stickman. He's all right.
He's umpired very well. That's a
Now,
good
here's
kick.
an opportunity for the Hawks.
Great courage there from both players.
Oh, was it?
Particularly
What?
the player in the vest, who she came across and
She was magnificent
did her very
there.
best, put her body on the line.
I mean, that was incredible play by the defender because that, I've got to say, in all honesty, Rod is a solid unit.
He is.
Now, Rod.
To give the Hawks the steadier they need after a couple in a row from the Tigers.
Looks good off the boot.
I think it's gone
It
just
misses to the
past the stick.
just to the left-hand side there.
6-8 44 for the Hawks.
Went behind the goal there.
9-33 for the Tigers. It's 11-point lead to the Hawks.
Game on.
Closing in on three-quarter time in this
This is what
first
we want.
grand final.
You remember what
Great mark,
Jack
great
Dyer
low to the
once said,
ground.
Smokey? I was on an angle so tight once, I kicked it and the ball got stuck between the two goalposts.
That sounds like a Jack story. Running full pelt there, the Tigers player just left it behind, and the Hawks player
Great character.
snagged it
Oh, Jack was a beauty.
and marked to the Hawks down on the far wing, and they're going to have a chance to kick it forward of their centre wing position. But it's all Tigers there close by. He's got no one to kick it to. You'll need to move for him, guys. He's got nothing. Play on, says the umpire. He kicks it long. It's a 50-50 ball. Oh, back it into the pack. Well done to the Hawks player. Put his body on the line, created that contested possession. And the Hawks now got a chance
Now,
to
is it Rod
take
again?
it out of the centre wing. That's
He
too
jumped.
high. That's too high. And there goes the siren.
We are set up for rip snorter of the last quarter.
Yeah,
not
that
gonna
felt
have
like
a
short
shot.
quarter, didn't it?
I know,
I don't think he's going to have a shot from there. If he kicks it from there,
What he's got to do
I don't know what I'll do.
He's
The
got to
little birdie scoreboard at 3/4 time, boys.
Well, what did the little birdie tell you, Smokey?
The little birdie told me the Salvo Hawks are 6-8-44 and the Cardinia Tigers are 4-9-33. So the Tigers in that quarter reduced the deficit by just 1 point. They were 12 behind at half-time. They're 11 behind at 3/4 time.
But they have kicked the last 2 goals.
Correct.
A bit of
right.
momentum
They're up to
going the
4 goal-
Tigers' way.
It was up to a 4-goal lead there at one point. So I think the Tigers would be the happier,
Yes.
I think, at 3/4 time, because I think they're in with a shot less than 2 kicks
Chris,
between them and the premiership.
Chris, are the Salvo Hawks one of the foundation clubs?
Almost. They've been around for about 20 years, so the league's been going for 29.
Yep.
It's the 29th season. So they're probably our oldest now surviving club, I think. I think they've been around the longest. Sacred Heart obviously was one of the first teams. St Mark's and St Mary's House of Welcome, those kind of organisations who we're re-engaging with those groups. We're trying to get them back into the cricket competition for this summer, which would be great because they did fall out of some of their older kind of clients who weren't that up for playing footy anymore, but they've got some younger ones now, so they're keen again, which is great. So everyone gets to play a grand final, Viney, which is pretty exciting.
Yep.
Go Tigers! Got the Tigers supported here from Windana down here with they've got their streamers and they're looking fantastic. And it's great to have support. And why wouldn't you want to be here in the sunshine and smoky? Beautiful.
So if they're Cardinia, as you said, officer, but they'd also span Tooradin, I imagine, and Rydesdale and...
Yep. Cranbourne.
Yep. So there's a big area there, big catchment area.
Yep. Fastest growing pocket in Melbourne out there with Wyndham. G'day, Brent. How are you, mate? Good. And there's Ram with the Premiership Cup, getting everything ready for after the siren when I had the presentation. And teams from all over now, finally. So for a long time, we just had Melbourne-based teams and a Geelong side. But now, teams from all the way down to Officer at Morwell, up in Bendigo and Ballarat and Maryborough. So it's fantastic, all these regional centres, and really important for those communities and those towns because there's a lot of disadvantage in those areas and they get very little by way of support. And so a lot of the workers in those small communities actually that provide the support are actually drive in, drive out. So they're based in Ballarat or they're based in Bendigo. And so there's not a lot of local support. So the footy clubs, not just on a Saturday, but also midweek, have been, a huge part of the community kind of getting around and supporting each other, which is fantastic. So the Sirens is gone for the start of the end of 3/4 time. We're going to come together for the big 4th quarter action.
Now, there was a team that played the youth, the young team at the detention centre.
Malmesbury? Yep. So they've been out of the competition for a year or so. We had an unfortunate occurrence during one of the games there. And so we've had to put a bit of a break on that while we kind of work on that. But these things happen. We've had a couple of breaks from the competition over the years, Malmesbury.
Yeah,
Karko's here, leave you. The Tiger himself has turned up, Mr. Shebeki, on fire.
G'day,
the
Tony,
voice
mate.
of the G becomes the voice of Reclink very shortly.
At the peanut farm. Have a look at him. Maribyrnong Sports. No, you wouldn't be anywhere else.
For quids. So big last quarter here. The Tigers desperately need the first goal. See, the crowd's building up too.
Oh, it's ground immeasurably since Shebexter turned up. In more ways than one.
Can the Salvo Hawks get that important first goal? Beautiful play off the half-back flank, though, by the Tigers. That was Haley Mackey, possibly. And they've got the possession, Smoke.
They tell me that he's auditioned for the job as the ground announcer at the Gabba for Saturday night so he can just go and see the Tigers play.
Well,
There's a go.
he's watching the Tigers play now.
Miles.
Good kick. Right in the hot
Thomas,
spot.
right up there. That's 2 hands on the ball for the man in blue.
He's got it.
He's got it. He could be the difference, the blue-vested champ.
That's right. If he can kick this, it'll be a cat among the pigeons. And how are you, Shebexter? Good to see you, mate.
He is a bit
Great to
fiery.
be here.
He's a touch fiery, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he has let the Hawks know about
Yep.
it.
Kick here, Smoke. Call it off the boot.
Nice approach. Lovely looking kick off the boot, but he's just little narrow through for a
Just
behind, so they wasted.
lean back on that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Just brought it narrow.
Kicking to the scenic railway into the ground. The Tigers have pulled it back to within
10 points.
10 points, the
6,
difference.
8:44 to 4:10:34.
On the little birdie scoreboard, centre wing, a big kick, an opportunity for Cam G. Can he run onto it? And now,
Great
with the
kick.
ball would have been Sharky or Cam G.
Good mark there from the number 10.
Bevan.
Important mark, Devon. Well done, mate.
Bevan Fernandez.
What a
Fantastic
great
grab.
name. That's a fantastic footy name.
I reckon he could bowl some off spin too.
That's right. And the Hawks have got a chance here to pump it long into
How's
the forward
that?
line.
Wheeling on the left, wheeling, turning around, and finally kicks it on the right, beautifully spotting up
Tay's
Cam G.
wide open there.
Now Cam G too far out to score. Kicks it to the danger area. Oh, it's all Hawthorn.
Oh,
They've spoiled each other. They've spoiled each other. Oh, can they make amends?
that's a goal.
Oh, they've butted up. They almost blew it. Now,
He's waiting for the all
hang
clear
on
here,
a
the
sec,
umpire.
hang
He's
on
waiting
a
for the all
second.
clear. He's got it. That's a goal.
it's a goal.
So that is a big goal in this contest.
I thought they'd blown it there, Smoke.
They were bubbling and bubbling and throwing it around
they
and
were.
scoring each other, and finally someone got it on the boot and popped it through. And that is a big goal in this contest. That
Just
puts
shows
them up to 3 kicks in it now, Smoke.
Yeah,
Is that right?
7, 8, 50 the Hawks, 4, 10, 34 the Tigers. So it's a 16-point lead to the Hawks early stages of this final term.
How vital was that miss up the other end, though?
7-point play.
Tigers
Oh, crunching tackle in the middle of the ground. Oh, he could have played advantage there, could he?
he could have let it go.
Oh.
He just gave you a shrug there, I think, Finey.
The stick man said,
Oh,
"Well,
he's given him a 50, is he? He has.
come back on the mark."
He's given him a 50-metre penalty. I don't know what that's for. 25-metre, I think it is.
Yeah, 25.
Wow, that's
That's a huge call.
impost.
So
That's-
I'm not sure what happened there, Smoke. Maybe he got a bit of verbal or something. The umpire didn't like what he heard, maybe. I'm not sure.
But that maybe just compensates for not paying the advantage.
Possibly, yeah, maybe that was the call too. But he's a big kick, this fella, so he'll be able to pump it all deep into the Richmond forward line. The Cardinia forward line.
Now the Tigers are.
Good kick.
That is a big kick. Good call by Chris.
That's almost cleared the pack
Wow,
there.
that
Just
was
got a hand on it.
beautiful kick.
And here behind off hands, 4-11. How often have we said that for the Tigers? 35 trailing the Hawks, 7-8-50. We're not letting Shebek's broadcast this one because it'll be too biased for the Tigers, of course.
I reckon we'd be... Thanks, mate. It's the team sheet for the Cobras for the next match.
Beautiful. Thanks,
I
Ron.
reckon that of... How many behinds have the Tigers got there, Smoke?
They have 11.
I reckon 7 or 8 of them would have been rushed. I reckon.
Kick to the Tigers. The man in the red vest.
Now he's spotted a man up there. That's a beautiful kick. Just dropped the chest mark.
Play
though.
on, says the ump. He's got a
Here's
chance
a
to kick
chance
a goal.
and butters up.
He's kicked it.
Bang!
Oh,
The game is
ding
still
ding.
very much alive.
You beauty. What a great piece of play there from the Tigers.
Yeah.
There was a packed at form and a Richmond or Tigers player hit that pack hard, brought the ball to ground and just allowed his teammate to swoop through and pop it on the right boot and stick it right through the sticks. What a great goal.
Give us a score on the little birdie scoreboard there, Smokey. We've got
Yes, so the
about
Hawks-
7 minutes to play.
7-8-50, leading the Tigers 5-11-41. We're down to a 9-point ball game.
Oh, he's a real He-Man.
Game 2 scheduled to start at 12:15 between the Maryborough Ravens and the Casey Cobras.
Oh, that will be a ring-ding-ding clash too, but we've still got this match going here. The Tigers need to clear. That's turning the ball ump. That's a free kick.
The Tigers have not put the foot off the pedal. They really are still in it. And very good kick there by, I think, Haley. A long ball, but
Oh, the Tigers just
look,
needed to
Habib.
contest that. They just needed to contest that ball.
Habib spots a man as well. They're just doing what needs to be
they're
done.
rushing.
The Hawks.
They're
Now,
out. They're out again here. The Hawks. This is Tay.
Oh, there could be 2-on-1 in the goal square. It's going to be a big piece of play with their hands in the back. The umpire calls play on.
Well done for the
Tigers
Tigers defender.
defending
Beautifully done.
resolutely.
Well done. They know that this is. They get a goal here. That's,
Oh,
that's
who's
a
this
free kick.
little
Hawks.
fella?
That's free kick. Play on. Kick a goal. You beauty.
That's the best goal I've seen of the day.
I don't,
What's the umpire
He's not
doing?
called her back, has he? He has.
No advantage. Come on, ump. She grabbed the ball and played on.
That was one of the that was a young girl there in the green vest. That was magnificent.
It was a great goal.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the umpires brought her back.
Is it Freeber? I'm not sure.
So
We've given Freeba a couple of...
Frida, yep, it is Frida got the
It
thumbs
is
up.
Frida, what a great piece of play. Well, I think she was robbed.
Should have been rewarded, I would have thought.
And here's George, back again. Good to see you again, George. George Denegian
Hello, George.
has come down to call the next game.
Good to see you, brother.
And
Can't keep the big stars away from Reclink Grand Finals.
burst through the
Chris.
pack. The Hawks for the seal up, but he's just pushed it across the face, and it goes out of bounds for a throw in. So what's the score? What's the score there, Smoke?
7-8-50 the Hawks. The Tigers 5-11-41. 9-point ball game. They need 2 goals to win from here. The Tigers, and they get it down
Can
the
they?
other
What
way.
can they do?
Big clash of bodies there. Fantastic stuff.
Cam G,
Hawks
can he
get a
get the
shot.
sealer?
Left boot.
Oh,
Next
could be
kick.
it.
Oh, it's off the post.
poster.
That is huge.
There's still life in the game. Gee, that would have been it. Cam G almost putting the game beyond doubt.
He's that ball just curved right the last second there. I thought it was going right through there.
If you don't mind Sharon.
The Sharon likes to keep the game close. Obviously, that's another big long kick, and the Tigers are away here. If he can get the handball out, no, he's gone back for his kick.
Oh, they've got to move
They'll
quickly.
need the ball to move quickly if they're going to win
him.
this match.
The big defender looks like Paddy Ganane from days of yore.
Oh, guilty!
A
big
there,
fly.
spectacular fly. That might have been Fernandez.
Oh, don't argue. And that's a free kick up.
Now, diving on the ball there. She's a good player, the girl in the orange vest. Now, she's going to have to get
also
wrong.
cheerio to Father Bob, who's taking his leave and thanking for all his great work
Thank you, Father
today.
Bob.
Well done, Father Bob.
And thank you for the weather, Father.
That's right. And the Tigers have a chance to move the ball along here quickly. Kicked out of the air by the Hawks. That
Hands
was,
before
that was-
feet.
Could have used his hands there. And they're falling into the lap of the Tigers. They're going to snap it towards goal. There's 2 open men, but it clears them both.
Bounces
the
through.
face.
And goes through for a behind. That could be an important behind, though.
Let's say
Seven.
luck's a fortune. Well, unfortunately, the only luck the Tigers have had this afternoon has been bad.
Yeah, that's
7-9-51 to 5-12-42.
Can they lock it in here? They've got
Play.
a good wall set up here on the outer side. Number 5 for the Hawks is all by himself. But a speed spill by the Tigers. Number 23 gives the Hawks a chance to clear the ball.
Is that Tommy D?
But he's bounced it one too many times. Bounces off his toe, but he's got across to his teammate.
Oh!
Good hits.
Tell me this ain't fair, Dinkum. Tommy D!
Oh, number 10 there nearly gets him too.
Oh, well done. Spots up Cam G. This is great football. The Hawks trying to drive one more goal to make it a certainty. And
Oh, good
Tom
mark.
D, the best and fairest, could be the decider. He could settle the argument right here with a big kick.
It'll test him, but he goes for a short pass, and
good
it's
kick.
a beauty.
Oh, great play by Tom D.
Sucks a few seconds off the clock too, boys. Very important late in the game.
Paddy, I think it is with the mark. And
Paddy.
So this will be the sealer, I think. If they kick this one.
Now,
it'll test him. I
Paddy.
reckon it'll test him 40.
he's
No.
pulled it. He's pulled it.
Oh, Frida.
Oh, Frida.
He's popped up everywhere this quarter, out of nowhere. I
I'll
haven't
tell you
seen
what,
much of it the first 3
she's
quarters.
gonna
That's
kick
it.
the sealer.
And that's the game.
She's a ripper, Frida.
Well done, Frida. That was a huge goal.
When you need her, there's
Call for
always
Frida.
Frida.
That's it. And that's Salvo Hawks now.
8-9-57 to the Tigers. 5-12-42. We're out to 15 points.
There'll be 15 points now. Wouldn't be much longer in the quarter.
Have a look at the
I've got some
scoring.
players asking me for the time. We don't have the time, guys.
Have a look at the scoring
No,
shots, though.
just keep going like a regular game. You'll be fine. When the siren sounds, that's the end of the match, all right? Keep going.
Correct.
Ball, umpire pays dropping the ball. Well done, Stickman. I'll tell you what, Smoke.
Oh, 50,
That's 50. You
25.
can't do that. You can't do that.
17 scoring shots apiece.
Now he's going to need to move this ball quickly.
He's going
The
to
mark's been set. Go bang, son. Kick a goal. There he goes, roosted. Has he given it one? It's gone out.
It's a ripper.
You bloody beauty. How good is that?
There's life in the game yet. Paddy smashes it through. Well done, Paddy.
Oh, what a kick.
Where did that come from? He was a good 55 metres from goal, and he's just sat back on it and gone bang.
Paddy went bang.
The 25-metre penalty was silly by the Hawks because
It
the
was
man
silly.
didn't give the ball back to the player, just put it on the ground, and good umpiring by the stickman. He said, no, that's 25 metres. Well done, stickman.
Now, how big is this clearance?
Now we're in time on, and the Tigers have to go again. A quick conversion here could put them in the frame.
6-12, the Tigers to 8-9.
well done
Beautiful
for the
tap out
rugby.
by Paddy.
Oh,
Dives on the
right.
ball. That could be in the back, says
Yeah.
the umpire. Good call, really.
Oops.
Is that 25 metres?
Not quite.
Just take your time.
Oh,
mate.
he's good. He's got us. Can he find the man? Can he find the man?
Sorry, gents.
That's all right. It's you. You've got to put up with that noise in your ear, Big Chris. The Tigers, one last roll of the dice. Kick off the ground. And he's paid a mark and only went about 5 metres up.
He's a very good user of the ball. He's going to spot somebody here, does he? Yes, well done. Well done to the best and fairest. It was once again Tommy D. And this would certainly be the game beyond
I don't think he can
the
make
Tigers'
the
reach.
Don't think he can make the distance.
But he's doing the right thing. He's taking every second he can.
Call play on up. Don't let him do that. Call play on. Here's Brian Nankervis. G'day, Brian.
I'll tell you what, it's not a bad kick. It's not a bad kick.
It's
Marked on the line by the Tigers.
Big Paddy. It's Paddy, the man who kicked that last goal.
We have a shot.
He
Good
kicks a
kick.
beautiful kick out to the centre wing. That's Paddy as well. He's everywhere. Now, Fernandez.
Out of bounds.
I almost heard the drums.
No, he's paid a free. He's
Yes,
paid
he
a
has
free
paid
to
a
the
free.
Tigers.
Okay.
Keeping the game interesting.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, that could be in the back umpire.
It was.
He's got to move it on quickly. The Tigers desperate to get a goal here. A big kick into the forward line.
Spilt it. The
Here's a chance.
there. Oh, he's found,
Oh, he's found a free
kick.
kick. Oh, Stickman.
Where's it going? To the big full forward.
This game isn't over as long as Stickman's got to say. Now, Chiodo, he has to put it through. He goes back. He goes bang!
And he's
got
kicked
it.
it.
He's kicked a goal.
And the goal umpire's given us everything there.
That's a score on the Little Birdie scoreboard.
It's 8-9-57 the Hawks. 7-12-54 the Tigers. It's back to a 3-point ball game,
And
finally.
we've got the close one here at Peanut Farm.
This is incredibly tight.
Josh Burns is a local member of Parliament. Let's get him up here because he's a huge supporter of Reclink. Mark Fine, Smokey Dawson, Josh Burns.
Josh, I'm sure you won't mind. You give us a minute here. We've got about a minute to go in the game. It's 3 points the difference. And then the local member, Josh Burns, will.
So you've enjoyed the game. It's been a thrilling contest, Josh.
Barney's keeping me off the mic, that's for sure.
All right, up they go. That's everything to play for. Now the Hawks get a rare clearance.
They do.
Here's a chance for the Tigers in defence, though. It's Young. Oh, beautiful play there off the half-back line. This game is on. He looks for Sketcher. Can Sketcher get it? Fernandez is there. Oh, the Hawks backing back. It goes to the key man, Tommy D. He looks for Frida. When you need her, there's always Frida.
Is that the power play? Was that the power play?
Now, the vests mean that the players, female players and players with a disability wear a vest. It means they can't be tackled. If they get 2 hands on the ball, they get a free kick.
I'll tell you what, in 5 years, the blokes will be wearing the green vests.
That's
Now,
right.
here's a chance for the Tigers. Last roll of the dice.
Yeah, it's a good kick. Right
It's
in
a
the hot
long
zone.
kick. Into the forward line, Chiodo. He runs over the ball.
great
Great
punch from the
defensive
Hawthorn
play there by
defender.
Habib. Now, it's Stevie B. And he runs it out of bounds. Well played, Stevie B. Good play.
Throw it in. Throw it in.
Good play by
No,
Steve.
no deliberate here.
No,
No
no.
deliberate here.
Not the last minute of a grand final anyway, George.
Come on, George. Whose side are you? You're not a
House.
Tiger. Shebecki's bloody brainwashed you.
Oh, there's been a free kick given, I think, for abusing the umpire. It's all over.
It's all over and the Hawks win. The Hawks win. What a fantastic match. Well done to each and every one of you, the players out there who gave it their all. And the Hawks have won by 3 points. Score check there, Smokey. Give us the final scores.
On the Little Birdie scoreboard, Big Chris, the Hawks 8-9-57 defeat the Tigers 7-12-54. And Josh, aren't you glad you turned up to see the end of that exciting game? Unbelievable finish.
Football's the winner today, Smokey.
No doubt about it.
So, Josh, you've just been here for the launch of the evaluation report into the Reclink National Program.
Absolutely. It was just so good to see Reclink putting all of the things that they do on paper, and they are an amazing organisation. From across the community, they have our full support, and we're absolutely bloody delighted to be here today.
Fantastic, mate. Well, it's great to have your support. And have you had a chance to check any of the Reclink footy matches or anything up to this point?
I have. I've been in and out of Reclink footy matches for a long time.
Great.
But they don't always turn out on days like today.
How good is this?
This is good for footy today, isn't it?
We gave the credit to Father Bob, Josh, because he always turns up.
He has a direct line
said,
upstairs.
He said, you've got to make sure the weather's good for the Reclink Grand Finals.
Bob can do magical things.
He can, and he has, and he does.
And we've got a great presentation coming up. I can see Matthew Lloyd, the Bombers champion.
G'day, Matty.
Coach to the Stars at Haileybury College too down there at the Zania boys. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Lloydie, how are you, mate?
G'day, Lordy. Welcome to Reclink Footy, mate. Great to have you here.
No, great to be here. What a great day for us.
Stunning, isn't it?
The Bombers have called him up. He's going to be playing on Thursday night in the West.
Well, as a Bomber supporter, I'd love to see it. He still looks for $1 million too, don't you, Lordy? You staying fit, mate?
Yeah, it's F40. I discovered F45, so I retired at 92 kilos. I hit 97 not long after, so I'm able to get the weight off doing F45. But
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Looking great. Well,
Sounds
great
like
to have
there's a
you here.
sponsorship in there, I reckon.
Yeah, that's right.
no, it's great to be here. I've come a couple of years ago, just a passion, even on the siren there between the Hawks and the Tigers. It was a heartbreak for one and a jubilation for others.
I know the Tigers gave himself every opportunity there towards the end of the game, kicked the last couple of goals, but I think that goal from Frida, about 5 minutes to go, Finey, that was the sealer, wasn't it? This was too much, too far.
Great game.
And
How about the weather? It must be finals football.
Must be. How good is this?
Yeah.
And we're just going to ask the Tigers to come over. Tigers, can you come and join us for the presentation? Have a chat afterwards. And we'll give the microphone to Peter Cullen, our Master of Ceremonies.
Thanks, Chris, Smokey and Viney. We've got Viney on the next game as well with Tony Shebeki.
Good on you, mate.
The voice of the G. Thanks, boys.
Nice to meet
Great
you.
call. What a great game. What a great way to start off the 2019 Reclink Grand Final Series with a magnificent game in magnificent weather. The 3 big days in September.
G'day, Tim.
The Reclink
Good to
Grand
see you, mate.
Finals.
You well?
If we could have the Salvo Hawks, 2 special guests here, Matthew Lloyd and Dave Hughes. Give them a big welcome to the boys. Brian Nankervis is going to be involved a little bit later. We're going to have the Brian and Brian sing-along before the next grand final. We've got the Hawks on this side and the Tigers on this side, boys. Thank you. The Hawks on this side, the gold medals, yeah. Congratulations to the Hawks, just getting home. Great way to celebrate their 20th anniversary. Give the Hawks a big round of applause for 20 years. It is very hard to keep a team going for 20 years with all the different ups and downs, funding issues, etc. We've got the Cardinia Tigers who are starting off. Congratulations to all their off-field people, Richard Price, Windana and all the group out there. Thank you for the sportsmanship is just outstanding. I'll ask Dave Hughes to stand on this side. Give Dave a big welcome. He'll do the Hawks. Matthew may have to go a little earlier. We'll start off with the runner-up team. Congratulations to the Hawks. We'll ask for the captain and the coach of the Cardinia Tigers to come forward, call out the players, and we'll get Matthew Lloyd to present the medals. Thanks, boys. If you could open them up for him, thank you.
Callum. Miles.
Hey, Miles.
Thank you.
Sorry, brother.
Joel.
And Joel.
Chris Nile.
Woo! Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chrissy. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Daniel Nash. Leighton. Rocket. Sammy. Luke. Mira. Danielle. Hailey. Bev. Joey. Michael Kay. Paige. Kyle. Luke Panetta's giving me googly eyes, so Luke Panetta. Jack. Alphonse. And the best to last, mate. And the fridge. How could I miss you?
Never wash that hand. Never wash that hand.
Nice. And our captain here, Anthony.
Take a photo with him. Let's take a photo with him.
What will I say?
Yeah. Can we take a photo as a team? Yeah. Whoa!
In front.
Alex wants to put his arm around you.
Another one. And another one. Non-stop. Another one.
I know, that's what I say. Yeah, that's right. Just very quickly, just want to say, on behalf of the Tigers, just want to thank you to Reclink for putting it on. Thank you everyone that's come down and helped throughout the season. And to the Hawks, congratulations. You guys better team of the day. You deserve it, so enjoy it.
Well done to both teams. Well done to these guys. Put on a great exhibition. Guys, stick around, please. I'd really appreciate that, just to stick around. Thank you to Matthew Lloyd. Thank you to Matthew Lloyd for doing that presentation. We'll now ask our very special comedian, Dave Hughes, great friend of Reclink. We love his work. Give him another big welcome. He'll present the medal. And then we'll get Josh Burns, local member of Parliament, to present the Premiership Cup. So, boys from Xavier can present the medals. Call the players forward. Thanks, guys. Maybe come over a bit.
Hold that, please.
Yeah, Justin. Who else? Steve. Silky the General.
Silky!
On you, Steve. Young Corey. Well done, Corey.
Paul.
Paul. What do you think? What's been doing or been doing? Habib. Patrick. Patrick. Young Moyne. Tom P.
Well done, Tommy. Dan.
Get up at Dan.
Jeff. Well done, Jeff. No, where am I? I'm up to you. Kane. I'll say.
What is that? I'll say Kane.
Yeah, I said Kane. Kane. It's you now, mate. Well done, Kane.
Are you up there?
Cole. Jeff's got his, hasn't he?
Colin.
No, Jeff. He's got his. Yeah.
Yeah, Colin.
Colin. Coleman. Qual.
There we go. Nobody give it to me. I won't not now because everyone wants $10.
I'd have bet with the two.
The 2019 Best and Fairest. Tom.
Tommy!
How do you say it? Free. What's the name? Free bar.
Well done. Winning goal.
Chris. Flying your mate. Rod. Taser.
Now goes Footy!
Norm. Norm, old chap, where are you?
Redraw.
There he is.
Hiya, Norm. Alan.
Is anyone else? Oh, Cam.
Cam. And Cameron.
And for one for our coach, Coach Carl.
Premiership coach. Thanks, Dave.
Right on, everyone. Great
Give you that.
Thank you very much. And now the moment you've been waiting for. We've got Josh Burns, who's going to present the Premiership Cap. We'll ask the captain and the coach to come forward before the players jump all over them. The 2019 Premiership Cup, after 20 years, goes to the Salvo Hawks for the first one. Well done, guys. Thank you to Josh Burns. Big round of applause, and to the Cardinia Tigers. A great job, great match. Very, very close.
Thank you, Peter Cullen. What a fantastic job that he's done.
Thank you to our callers, Chris Lacey, Tony Shebeki, the voice of the G on the next match. And I think we might have Viney. Smokey's having a rest to the last match.
And George Danikian as well.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's great.
Yep.
He was able to come. We loved it last year, George. Thank you for being here. Thank you for Tony for setting that up. The voice of the G, Tony Shebeki on the next match. We do need to start the next match. If people could celebrate just a little bit to the side so that we can get the next match underway. We have Melbourne comedian Brian Nankervis.
Right.
The Reverend
Mr.
Tim
Rock
Costello,
Quiz himself.
Brian Presnell.
Mr. Rock Quiz
See you
himself
Friday.
is here.
The
See Matty
Rock
Lloyd
Quiz
here.
man.
Thanks, Matty.